Y'all, it's bedtime for me, and I'm sure I shouldn't be up doing this, but I'm reading some seriously sad research about girls and women with ADHD. This is the situation on my dining room table right now as I'm researching. We already know that ADHD presents differently for girls and women. We know that the hyperactivity, is often in our minds, and that girls and women have symptoms that are less noticeable than others, more of the stereotypical symptoms. Some of our difficulties are organization and focus and perfectionism and intrusive thoughts. Most girls and women don't get diagnosed till later on in life, when they become mothers themselves, or when their kids show up in a 504 IEP meeting for their own learning and developmental difficulties. Another common time is with hormonal changes, lower estrogen, specifically around menopause. But what's really scary for me is the new research that is coming out showing an alarming link between ADHD and NSSI, which I don't know if TikTok will even allow me to say, but it's non-S, self-injury, as well as SI. So there's poor executive functioning skills, peer victimization, internalizing problems, and of course, a lifetime of trauma that contribute to this. Interestingly, bullying and peer victimization predict the NSSI, while poor social acceptance and peer rejection predict SI. And get this, research is showing that by mid to late 20s, 43% of the participants in this latest study in the ADHD group had one or more unplanned pregnancies, compared to 10% of neurotypical participants. 30% of participants in the study, women with ADHD, were at an increased risk for physical victimization by an intimate partner, compared to 6% of neurotypicals. 23% of the girls with ADHD had experienced at least one incident of physical abuse, sexual abuse, or neglect by the time they reached adolescence, which was double the rate of the comparison group. Compounding all this, of course, are societal and gender norms and expectations, as well as lack of research about ADHD in girls and women, and the fact that they're getting misdiagnosed with anxiety and depression all the time. We need more research. We got to do better. This has to change.